What is up, everyone? It's gonna be my Vi jungle video, and I'm gonna show you how to play Vi jungle and climb with like the very best. So for starters, I personally go Conqueror in my games, but Halo Blades is the more common one. So I'm gonna show you a build that's really good with Halo Blades and how to climb with this rune setup. So for paths, you can either solo Raptors with E start, you can solo red or blue, or just get a leash, which is ideal. So this game, I have a Tom top, so right away I identify top is tank versus tank. That's really not that important for me. So I'm going to path down and I try to path away from them because this is like not a lane I want to go towards because it's just not that aggressive. Then we look at ball lane, we look at Pantheon Vayne. Very good for us against the Zyra. That's like very kill lane, right? A very aggressive lane. So we're going to try to capitalize on. Mid is control mage, so it doesn't really matter. The jungle matchup is Jax. So Jax you actually have to watch out for. It. Going on him is actually hard as Vi. Any champion that relies on auto attacks is actually very vulnerable against Jax. But his tempo is not the fastest, so it's something we can take advantage of. Here, auto attack E. Your E is an all attack reset. You always want to utilize it. And it's really important to pay attention to your passive stacks. Every time you proc this, it lowers the cooldown of your shield. So you can always wait a couple procs to get another shield. As you can see, I'm not really using my E when my shield is not up. So here, I'm going to do 3 camps and then I'm going to see what I want to do. You could full clear on Vi. Sometimes when I clear like this, I like to do what I like to call pseudo full clear. So here I just want to line it up and then yes, my passive is up. Okay, trade. If you wait for your passive to be up, it's just better for your health. If you don't care about that, then well, you should care. So here, like I said, you could solo try to do Raptors full clear. I'm just going to look at balling and be like, okay, actually, I think I want to do something first. So what we do is we do red. This is the pseudo full clear where we're just going to do the top side and then we're just going to do red so we have something we can fight with right after. The reason why I do this is because I just think it's important to help bot lane in a matchup that's very, and very snowbally that can easily go one way or the other. So here mid's trading, maybe there's a jungler here. Jax is shown. So if jungler's here, what do I want to do? I actually want to go here and flash and then kill. This is why it's important to not full clear and actually just get red buff and then look to be aggressive. This guy's actually fighting me. We can actually kill him here if he tries to go on us. But I really don't want to fight again. Now it's a bit tricky if we try to fight. I can't really go on that. What I'm going to do is use that time to just one-shot this. Now his E is actually down, and when his E is down, it's actually a very long cooldown. Something we can take advantage of. So here we can just angle, walk in a bit. And then, boom, he's dead. Right, he goes on me. His E is probably coming up, but it's not up. I know ability cooldowns. They're always champions that have very long ones you should capitalize on. This is a very scrappy game. Halo Blades came in handy. All the auto attack spams. So here's where your build is more flexible. I'd say I think Eclipse, if you're going more aggressive, you're going for the Halo Blades route, Eclipse into Sundered Sky, the hybrid build, Eclipse into Cleaver, Sundered Sky, this kind of build path really good. And then you just kind of go like half bruiser, half, it's like a pseudo bruiser build. And it's going to be really effective this game. So here you always want to Q max first. So I'm going to go into Q. And these early scraps, it's really, I flash Q'd because Orianna no flash. That was a good start. The Jax, Jax is a bit of a dummy. I don't know why he's fighting me. And also for MMR of this game, these are diamond account games. So I play in diamond now. If you see my names, I'm going to try to be more, let you know what kind of games we're spicing up here. So here I just want to track a bit. His blue is still up, so I think flanking around is quite good. So that ward is actually, it reveals, but doesn't completely reveal. Here we're going to go on the Vi next. We're actually perma-slow, so we're going to do the red. And then we're going to go on the Vi. I actually think I can kill her in one cube. I think Kai'Sa's coming, so we don't want to do that. But if I can cross her here, she might use seeds in this brush, so you have to respect it. Now she's kind of messing up. I'm going to kill the plant so she loses vision of the brush. Now we're going to go in on her. Full charge. Ooh, she jukes it. Now I'm actually trolling a bit. She's moving so slow, yet her movement's so unpredictable. Scratch it, reverse it. Do not look at that whole sequence of events. Here we're gonna get the boots and forget about Zyra, the queen of jukes. And here we're gonna go void grubs and do void grubs. Jax is not in a great position game-wise, so I'm pretty happy. I personally think chasing was just so dumb there. I should not do that. You should not do that. Chasing is just worthy. It's bad because I'm in their side of the jungle. It's just not ideal. So here we're gonna do the void grubs. Start the first one. Auto attack and just kind of cut back. Vi has a lot of auto attacks in her kit. Your E is auto attack, right? So you always want to utilize it. Here, if your passive is up, you can always use Q to proc it too, as you can see there. Here, they're fighting, so I'm going to go after I smite one more. And that should be fine now. I don't think I can kill. Wade did damage, but I need the other guy to come here. Sir Thomas Kench. I could one-shot Jax here, but he's healthy again. So what do I do in this situation? Well, Vi is a level 6 jungler, so really good for me right away. I just want to get level 6, so I'm just going to play for that as well. And here I'm going to do the Gromp. I'm getting close to 6. You can full charge your Qs, but generally when you're doing your camps, I think like a half charge is good. Usually you just want to Q a bit, not too long. You always want to have the Q when you're going to the next camp to be full charge, right? So like you do it a bit earlier. It does slow you when you use your Q, so you don't want to be like queuing right away. But as you approach the camp, this situation, I could probably just auto and kill the rest, so it's not like a big deal for me to even Q. Now we're 6, and like now 6 is like, okay, do I even want to farm this? No, because as soon as you get 6, if you can, use your ulti as like a advantage. This is your advantage, so if you can fight, you fight while it's strong. So here we just do the crab. And we look for aggressive position. I can always just go farm right after I R, which is mostly going to be my downtime. Also fighting bot side. It's going to be a position that we're really good. So this is what's important. Really play for that. So how do I want to gank here? I want to Q, get her flash possibly, or just R. R Kai'Sa, we one shot, and then go on this guy, and then boom. And if I took my time to farm my jungle, I would not have been effectively in time to do this play. And this is why it's important when you're strong. Once you just get to that power, that strength, that window, you must utilize the power, okay? Utilize the strength at that point. So here I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just going to solo Dragon. Vi extremely good at doing Dragon. I'm playing a lot of Vi on my main account. I really like her. I think she's in a really nice spot. You can do a really like defense, like if you want to do a more tanky build, I just go Sunder Sky into Cleaver. But generally you always want Cleaver second as your build. So here we're getting the Dragon, very easy for us, no big deal. I'm just happy to get the Dragon, then I'm happy to back up. I don't really want to do all that much. Jax does, like I said, Jax can be a threat to me, so I have to respect the Jax. Like, I don't want to give much bad danger ping so my Wade doesn't die, right? So he shouldn't die. And yeah, Eclipse is good if you want to go for more of an aggressive build. If you want to be really safe, you go Sunder Sky. You can do it with the same runes. Halo Blaze is fine to use. It's honestly not that bad. You just get a lot of attack speed. It's nice when you're not building attack speed to actually have an item that gives you all that much. So why is it important for me to base here? There's no more jungle left. I could do Raptors, but honestly I have enough for what I'm buying, which is this important item Eclipse. So we just buy it. This game I could go CDR boots because it's just such a perfect base to have CDR boots and this. I usually don't go CDR boots, but when you're going Eclipse, it's okay because it synergizes really well because it gives you a fast 30 ability haste spike. And when you have enough gold like this, it's just really, it just puts you, this is like a super, like I'm the strongest person on the map, to put it in a perspective for you. So I do feel powerful. Now I want to look and see what I can do. I think this guy, Jax shows top side, and I think Jax shouldn't be allowed to do anything, so I want to fight him. So I just fight him right away. And I wait for him to trade on me. I don't mind this, because he honestly respects it too. Trades are good, right? I'm taking trades. And the reason why I'm taking trades is because trades are just very good for me. So once I trade like that, he's too low to even re-enter, and that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to lower his HP because I want to get the grubs. I want him to back. I want him to be scared. I want to put the fear of Vi in his heart, and that's exactly what we did. So here we're going to do the grubs. I just push it towards the grubs because I'm about to E and see if the AoE hits. So here we just line it up. You can generally hit 2. I have 2 smite charges, so we're gonna use one. Very nice. And W max second. This is a big one. I really like W max second now. And I think it's a very powerful thing. Sometimes I do 1 point into E and then I W max, which I think is good too. Just to give you a bit of a power on it. But yeah, I think it's really good technology for you to W max second. Either 1 point E after and then W max. All very good. So here, again, what are we doing? We're trying to just... We want to fight, right? We're strong. We got the objectives. It just looks like balling's going to be a super fight. So we're going to mosey our way down here and then look to engage. And we're going to engage in a way that looks good for us. So I think just going on Kai'Sa with Q first is ideal. And then go R, try to hit Zyra, and then Zyra will die, and then kite back. Ooh, I actually got one shot there. If I could go on Kai'Sa, it's the most important, but there's a lot of damage. I hope my team can finish off what I started. This game, actually, I'm gonna go Sunder Guide second. Either order is fine. Also, you can skip Eclipse and just go straight into Sunder Sky. Sunder Sky is a very nice item on buy. Procs very often. Also, this guy is not allowed to get my blue, so we're gonna have to make sure we can do something about that. I should maybe even flash on Kai'Sa to really go for that Kai'Sa kill, but it's okay. It really happens. Here, I'm just gonna keep autoing it down. I don't want to Q right now because I think I'm gonna Q the next scan. And it's a bit awkward to Q in that angle. Yeah, that fight maybe going for a Q might have been greedy. Maybe I should have started with my R. Sometimes it's better to start with R, but because I have an angle where they might not see me, it can be good to start with A or Q. So now our Q is actually maxed out, so extremely strong. For me, I would say just killing Orianna with R is like the best play I could make. And in my mind, because immobile champion like Orianna should just be dead every time I hit R. Obviously, the timer right now is awkward, but I'm just going to help him a bit here. Okay, no flash is fine. No flash is good for me because I can just dive now. So diving with R is extremely free. And it's pretty much what's going to happen in a second here. I mean, Wei plus Vi, very strong combination of champions, as you can tell. Personally, I think we just break this tower. And that's the Eclipse Shield comes in handy there, so really happy. Like I said, I got all the grubs, might as well utilize it. Plates are about to drop anyways, we might as well just finish it off. But without Wei's help, we cannot. And yeah, the Clips comes in handy. The Clips is really good for early fights. If you don't feel like you want to play aggressive early, you can always change that up and go for a different one. I actually should have went Ingenious Hunter if I want to go the Eclipse build just to maximize the effectiveness of it. I could start Dragon here, but honestly, I think it's a bit scary to start Dragon. Yeah, sorry, you can go Ingenious Hunter. I think it's really very good. I think it's very good with the whole combination that we do with the rune. It actually lowers the cooldown on Eclipse and your passive items like this. So instead of 6 seconds, if I have the other rune, it's 4-second cooldown. Which you're probably like, Inori, 2 seconds? It's actually really important. Why is she on my Krugs? I'll never know. I'll never know, really. So here I'm gonna do 1 extra point in E just to have it do a bit more damage, increase my burst. But then we're gonna max W, and I think it's really good to max W here. I actually love Vi right now. I think she's really flexible. I've actually been playing a lot of Vi and Xin Zhao on my main. I've been having fun playing them. I think they're very good control junglers if you like those. If you like those type of junglers, they can be really good. So here I just do the objective. I mean, this game is pretty much ours to lose. So obviously we don't want to lose it, but here we just make sure we get objectives. We always want to be on point with objectives. Herald, not that important. If the enemy team wants Herald and you're playing on Dragon, much better. Herald's just nice if you're really, like, it's like extra. Like, so Herald's like a dessert is how you should look at it. When you're eating everything and you get the Herald, it's nice to finish off your food. But honestly, it's not a game like it. You're not fighting for the Herald, like dying for it. Here I think Orianna crosses maybe to catch top, like mid wave. Or she's looking to TP, but she goes bot. So here we have to kill her. If we can't kill her here, then it's actually true that junglers are just weak champions. Also, I think I need her to do something like move towards me. Mind control. The R is we buffer R with my R. Very important. You see what I did there? Orianna R animation shows I press R. Always buffer your ability with her when you're about to get hit by CC. Because you pretty much immune yourself, right? When you're unstoppable with your R, it means like Orianna ulti, whatever, pretty much wasted. Let's say Nautilus is about to ulti me and it's about to hit me. What do? I press R. Really pay attention to that if you're playing Vi. I think it's an extremely important thing to remember. She might walk right, so I'm just entertaining this idea, but it looks like no. Why do I think she might walk right? Because maybe she wants to steal the wolves. Here I finish them just because I'm going to hit the plant and then I'm going to leave. And here, do we have our item? We do have an item. So if our item's good to go, we base and we just get ready for the next thing. I like this build for early game. I like Halo Blaze too. I think it's nice to have more damage. I think this build just gives you a lot of damage, right? A lot of damage and survivability. Honestly, it's like my Briar build, literally. So, but I think on Vi, you can get away with building a bit differently too. Like, maybe you don't need to go Sterix here. You can just go Cleaver as well. Here we're just gonna... Oh, Crab has some happy feed. Like I said, the dessert is nice when you're winning against the hero. I'm actually quite happy to just do it. This guy's crazy, by the way. Right, like, so we hear... How do we want to go on Kaiser? Q, get in range, smite, auto attack, one shot. We did pick up the Herald, so we want to use it. In a situation like this, Herald's really good because we're continuing the push. Two of their teammates are dead, so it's a really good time for us to just go for a push on this outer because we can possibly get this one and even maybe the next one too. And it spawns all the babies. You always want to take the ride again. Don't let your laners take it. They don't know how to drift like Tokyo Drift. That's Symphoria. I'm going to hit Orianna too with it, ideally. Oh, we might take this bad boy all the way down here. That's called the super drift, by the way. Don't try it at home, kids. It wasn't looking like we're going to get pressure there, so I wanted to take it for a little bit of a ride. Shelly. Shelly. I'm going to Q away. Ooh. I think Kaiser dies. Wait, why are you running? Wait, why are you running? Dude, they actually chased me. I was in their head. Here, if we go Sterix, we're gonna get this component first. The tunneler is really good, and then we're just gonna stack HP. Usually my builds end up being like Sterix. Black Cleaver, Dust Dance. It's like a build I usually end up running. I was going Frozen Heart before, but they did nerf Frozen Heart, so I still haven't. I don't know exactly how I feel about it, but we'll see. Sometimes you should have fun with yourself when you play. The enjoyment's very important. Very important. Here I'm just farming. What's up? Baron's coming up. And Dragon's coming up. So what do I want to do? Well, Baron's up first, but Baron's not one of those objectives that I think we can just rush. So generally what happens is you want to make sure they're not going to choose Baron. So we get the crab here, which is really nice. Because it's just like free vision on Baron. Makes it hard for them to even do Baron. And then we just rotate towards the Dragon. So sometimes you have to force your team to join in. With the plays here, I'm just going to go on him. I think I can kill him here. So I'm gonna R once he kind of tries to stun me. And just beat him down. I'm not a big fan of Udyr, so I just did what must be done. Here. Just a little trade. I do not want to go in here. Neither should we. Going into their back line right there is a not the play. Oh shit. Oh dude, I'm actually... Oh, I should have flashed earlier. I thought I could get out. But I don't know why we don't have Wave. Wave should be here. This is CPing. That was my bad. That was my bad. No R. I should be careful. They should win, but I honestly thought I could push him and get out, but Orianna R changed with the stun. Was actually a bit unfortunate, but it happens. We still play for objectives. I've killed Udyr, so it's a 4v4 no matter what. They should just go on the Udyr. When I'm up, I want Dragon, so I'm gonna go right towards Dragon. Baron's not even like something I have to worry about. So I'm gonna run straight to Dragon here. Usually me, some other build I do is Sunder Sky into Cleaver, which is really good too for more of a grouping team fighting build. Here, I think they might need me, so I'm gonna join in. Just R one-shot this guy. Jax will come, but honestly, it's fine. This dragon should be ours. Like, he's coming in, we should fight. Wait for his counter strike. Kill the plants with 1E. Here, I'm just gonna go back on the dragon. I'm gonna wait for the counter strike. And then I'm gonna finish off the dragon here. Bane is there. So I'm gonna back up my Bane here. I'm just gonna give myself like a body, like a reinforcement. I'm gonna go for an EQ here. E the minions to try to bounce the waves. I'm gonna actually Q out now. Without R, it's hard for me to really finish her off, but it happens. We already got the dragon. I mean, generally your game plan should always just be like, you know, dragon stacking. Do we have dragons? Okay, we do have dragons and stack them. We have 3 dragons now. I mean, we're putting them on a timer. All my hard work early game is actually being paid off by us sort of dragon stacking. So that's what I'm focusing on. That's what we're going to keep focusing on. And now I have Sterix, so I should be surviving most of the damage that I take. So here I want to itemize how much resist do I need. I need MR is what I'm feeling. And when I need MR, what I do is actually just buy a Negatron. And I really like just buying a Negatron. And I put it into one of the most broken MR items still in the game. Kanik Rukern. This is still the best MR item. I'm not big on Jack Show. Jack Show is only good if you're already stacking armor and MR. And that's not something we actually are doing, so we have to avoid it. Here our next plan is just straight up Baron. I don't like waiting for Dragon Soul. I think we can easily do Baron if we pick and we fight them early on. Way is that, so now we have to make sure they don't do Baron. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna farm up during this time. Obviously, I'm gapping this guy harder than he's ever been gapped, but now they're starting Baron, so we need Tom in. We should actually fight before they group, so it's actually nice. Actually, kill Kaiser here too. Now we should go on Orianna. Or actually, we should just finish this off in the R. Oh, he got it. I kind of messed that up. I should have got the Baron. I'm a fool. I've messed up. I was watching the HP quite hard while also going in. But me just getting my body in there was the most important thing. So it happens. Cleaning them up is really good. Like, people over exaggerate the Baron itself, but it's the cleanup you get after that's really important. There I just hit them with a QR and I try to focus on the HP. I really focus on it. If I wasn't so tired, I would have 100% smited that. Trust. Here my R is still down. Remember, Vi's are really R champion, so. Sieging though, when they have gotten the Baron, becomes a bit tricky though. It becomes a bit tricky. So you have to respect that. This guy goes in, I can actually kill. Wei is the ultimate counter. I'm gonna R just in case. She didn't need it. Going on the Rihanna, she's the biggest threat. I have Sterix, so I should be able to live here. But I went deeper because I thought I could get Orianna, but she has Zonya. So that's my mistake. I should pay attention for that. Because you can always sit on Negatron and it's like really nice when you're sitting on Negatron. And usually for armor, like I said, DD is good. Randoms I actually think is quite nice now. Frozen Heart as well is always a guaranteed option. If you want, not sure if you want to finish one item or the next, just mix it up, do a Negatron, and then get this item and then go into like Frozen Heart or Randuins. Here if they're auto-based, I could have gone Frozen Heart earlier this game, I think, but you know, it's up to you how you want to itemize. Be more flexible. I'll tell you what items are really good and you just have to kind of incorporate it at the pace that you like. Because it's important to itemize. Like itemization is extremely important. I feel like low, a lot of people straight up just lose games because they really just don't know how to itemize. Like you easily would climb if you just pick the right champions and itemize better, you would climb so much further than you've ever known, really. Here I really would want 16 before the fight. I don't know why Pantheon's not here. He's a bit, his brain's lagging a bit. This is Dragon Soul. This isn't Party Soul. This is Dragon Soul. Also, I want 16. Remember, if you're close to 16 or like a level up and you can farm, just farm. The difference is huge. Huge, actually. Here, I don't want to use anything on Zyra, but this fight might look a bit tricky. I need vision of that brush. Pantheon will give me the vision now. Or in a line, get on the prime target. Look for the next Q. On Jax for now. Final target, obviously the Kai'Sa. We have to kill her. Smite into E. Mwah, I love you, Kai'Sa, baby girl. Finish the Dragon Soul, and yeah, this is how I play Vi Jungle. If you guys liked the video, be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know if you like Vi. I think Vi is a really good champion to pick up and climb, so I'm going to be making more videos. But let me know which kind of builds you want to see on Vi, and what kind of runes. If you like the Halo Blade runes, I'll keep running it so you guys can see how effective it can be. But yes, I could have probably switched this to Ingenious Hunter if you like, if you're going to go this build. And you could have skipped the Eclipse and go straight into Sunder Sky. That's also really good. But yeah, good luck in your games. And good luck on the climb.